Hello, this worksheet is about, it's a quiz, okay, it's a worksheet. You can, after each question, you can pause, try to answer and find out the correct answer in the next slide, okay. So in this, we are going to discuss the financial statement of limited companies, okay. It's going to include certain calculation such as factory costs, identifying the factory costs or the material cost which is going to be used in cost of sales calculation. You'll also have to identify the costs associated with distribution cost. You'll also have to identify office costs which are going to incur administrative costs, and some interest payments which is going to fall under the finance cost. After calculating, you'll be able to prepare the statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. So it looks just like this. So the general okay format for the profit or loss and other comprehensive income for any PLC, it will look like this. But it will involve the calculation of factory cost, warehouse costs, office costs, and interest payments. These will be given, okay, in the exam sheets, and you will have to identify and put it under each cost and then calculate the total cost, and then go about preparing the statement of profit and loss and other comprehensive income. So for each of this, you should be able to identify, okay, the different costs that's going to happen, okay, that falls under the factory. For example, this you can identify by seeing raw material costs and other costs coming as the factory costs, okay. So I'm going to explain one of the questions, okay. So for the Brahma's son, if you can see that these are the things, this is how they will give, okay. They will give the ending balances on 31st March 2020 2017, okay, they have given. Then some adjustments have to be made before preparation of profit and loss and other comprehensive income, but we will have to identify the different costs associated. So for this, if you see that the first one, okay, interest calculation, okay, of a debenture and the bank loan interest, it's going to go under the finance cost. Then any increase or decrease of the doubtful debt, any increase of the allowance of doubtful debt and irrecoverable debt, if it is there, it's going to come under the administrative cost. Then you will have auditor fees, which is going to come under the administrative cost. Irrecoverable debt or bad debt is going to come under the administrative cost. Then these are not going to appear in the financial statement, in the profit, loss and income statement. Commission on sales, it's going to come under the distribution cost. Any sales, shop related, warehouse, you will have to identify it as distribution cost. Next, delivery cost, warehouse cost are also distribution cost. Sales, shop, warehouse, delivery, transport, all this you can identify as distribution cost. So delivery cost. Then direct material and minus the discount received, okay, is going to come under the factory cost. Then discount allowed, okay, which was paid, with discount allowed which was given to the customers, so that is going to come under the distribution cost. Now next one is a factory buildings, depreciation is going to come under the factory cost. Then you have head office expenses, which is going to come under the administrative cost. Then you have inventory at the beginning, it's a factory cost. Marketing costs are going to come under the distribution cost. Motor van depreciation, which is used for transports, okay, it's going to come under the distribution. Motor vans running expense will come under the distribution. Then power, for the power you have to go and see, they would have given in the additional information, like factory means it's a factory cost, warehouse distribution cost, shop means distribution cost, head office means administrative cost. Then production machinery depreciation will be, because it's a machinery which is used in factories, factory cost. Then warehouse distribution cost, okay. Then we have the trade fairs and exhibition expenses, which is going to be put under the distribution cost. Wages also they would have given some information, you have to go and see. For the delivery staff and the sales staff, they are going to be under the distribution cost. Any direct factory labor will be at the factory cost. and then head office means it's an administrative cost. So if you are able to identify all this cost, then you can calculate easily. Okay, direct factory labor, direct materials, then the less discount received, any opening minus closing inventory, then factory depreciation, that building depreciation, machinery depreciation, and then factory power used. Okay, distribution cost will have all the marketing, trade fair exhibition, discounts allowed, motor vehicle which is used for transport, those expenses, then rent on the warehouse, depreciation on the motor vans that was used, sales commission, delivery costs, sales staff wages, delivery staff wages, warehouse power, shops power. Okay, administration cost is going to include auditor fees, bad debt return off, increase in bad debt allowance. Okay, and head office expenses or head office staff wages and head office power. Okay, utilized. The finance cost will only include, usually include only two of them, bank loan interest and debenture interest. So, and also if there is any interest received on your bank account, also it will get included. Okay, so this you will get it only when you practice sufficient number of times, and then you will be able to prepare a correct profit and loss and comprehensive income. Each question try to pause and answer. Okay, I have picked from all the exam questions. So the first question, okay, there are four for the following questions: identify factory cost, distribution cost, and administration cost and finance cost. So you all you have to do is see whether for a given worksheet, okay, or for a problem for a PLC company, whether you are able to identify what the cost falling under each category. Okay, question number 1. Answer 1. Question number 2. Answer 2. Question number 3. Answer 3. Question number 4. Answer 4. Question number 5. Answer 5. End of the questions.